Slab Dream Lab sent me this crazy printed base plate with my face on it. I took viewer suggestions on how to decorate it in this video, right here on Beyond the Brick. Welcome back to Beyond the Brick, everyone. Boone here. The wonderful folks over at Slab Dream Lab surprised me with this custom printed base plate of my face. I took to social media to ask what people thought I should add to my face, and I'll build some of the responses in this video. First, I'd like to thank Slab Dream Lab for being so awesome, and you can check out their incredible and unique printed base plates at slabdreamlab.com. Now, let's check out some of their suggestions. Blair said a mustache, and Theo said a mustache to go with that beard. Yes, it's a common request, so I'm happy to oblige in brick form here.
All right, so we'll just put a piece in here for a mustache. Oh my gosh, this is so silly. Maybe fill it in a little bit. Oh, maybe add some pieces to the side here. This is so funny. Maybe I could connect it on down to the beard.
Thanks Blair and Theo, but I might need a little help picking a mustache style. Limbrick City says build a wicked mustache, and Amber says handlebar mustache. I've seen some wicked handlebar mustaches, so hopefully I can kill two birds with one stone here.
All right, let's see. Maybe I remove a little bit here. Get some pieces kind of coming down around the sides of my mouth here. Out a little bit. And I need to have some sort of curly Q. Oh, this like arch brick should work. Fill that in a little bit. Okay.
Thanks Limbrick City and Amber. Next up, Bree says crazy eyebrows. Maybe I can make them match the wicked mustache.
So we'll just put together some pieces here. Make these kind of like steep, angry, evil eyebrows. And maybe they don't need to be that evil. And probably fill in the mustache a little bit here.
Nice. Great addition, Bree. Thank you. Nathan and Jesse both think it would be a good idea to turn myself into a pirate with an eye patch and a parrot. I think I can just proceed from here and keep the handlebar mustache and these eyebrows.
I think I will go ahead and start building myself an eye patch. Definitely want to get like a nice big eye patch shape here. And put a little skull and crossbones on there. And maybe some straps to keep it on my head. Cool. All right. Jesse, I think, said I should have a pirate hat. Maybe I'll just do like a red bandana here. Got a bunch of wedge plates and wedge slopes. Yeah, cool. All right, that'll work. And let's see, a parrot. I don't really want to build a parrot, but I will. Let's give it a start here. Oh, I think it'd be fun to use this old Islanders boat canoe here for its wings and a little face. All right, there is Pirate Boone.
Thanks for the suggestion, Jesse and Nathan. Deneen says I should add some Elton John glasses. Maybe I'll take off all this pirate stuff, but I think it'd be fun to let this handlebar mustache live on as long as possible.
So for Elton John glasses, I just want something like big and round in a bright color. I'll go with yellow here, and we'll connect it in the middle with sort of a bridge over the nose. And then I've got these salmon colored, just kind of 1x4s to make this jagged extra flair on here. I don't know. Elton would have had, feathers or some kind of just funky shaped glasses. So we'll put these on here, and we'll put on some ear rests and call it good. They're Elton glasses.
Thanks, Deneen. Will says I should add a mask to prevent coronavirus. Now, I don't usually like to talk more about the virus, but I'll use this as a public service announcement to promote wearing a mask if you have to go out in public.
I want this mask to be white. I don't actually have a whole lot of white on hand, so I'm just gonna kind of cobble this together with all the little plates and kind of slopes I can find, and we'll attach a couple straps here.
Thanks, Will. Next, Liz asks for Steve Martin's arrow through the head. I'm not sure how we'll prove it belongs to Steve, but I can certainly do an arrow through the head.
So I'll throw down some of these white plates for the arrow and just a few wedge plates here for the arrow head. And how about some leaf elements for the tail? And there you have it, Boone with an arrow through his head.
Thanks, Liz. Next, my friend Perry asks for rainbows out of the ear holes and unicorns out of the mouth. I think the strangest thing about this request is that Perry said ear holes when he just could have said ears. Hey, Perry, how are your ear holes? Anyway, I'm pretty sure I can make it happen.
So I'll start with this salmon color again, and it'll sort of nail red and orange in one shot. And we'll do a little bit of yellow here. And we'll work on the green. And then some blue. Ooh, I'm liking these different colors of blue. I'm gonna add just some little lime green dots in here, just to kind of make some of this dark green pop. And then we'll do like some violet out here. Cool. Oh man, I'm liking this. And I think this makes sense if there's like clouds out here at the end of the rainbows. Cool. So Perry also wants unicorns coming out of my mouth, plural. I can put this one collectible minifigure unicorn in here, and that's the only unicorn I have on hand, so I'm gonna pop Cooper from Trolls in here because, you know, I don't know, he's a four-legged creature and he kind of seems to fit in with this theme here.
Thanks a lot, Perry. This one might be my favorite so far. Next, Kayla requests face tattoos. Use Post Malone for inspiration. This is going to be weird.
So I definitely had to look up a picture of Post Malone to kind of get the gist of what his face tattoos look like. He's got a lot of script written on his face, which I'm not really going to be able to achieve with what I have. So I'm just kind of using these dots underneath my eyes to kind of represent, you know, like writing. And he's got a little bit of writing over his eye. And then he sort of has like this barbed wire thing going on across his forehead and some line down this side of his face. I don't really know what that is, but it kind of looks like this. And he's got like a saw blade, like a bloody saw blade on this cheek. And so I'll just use a Technic gear here with some red dots to represent the blood. And I should probably go back in, and I meant to put in barbs on this barbed wire up here. Okay, so there is Boone with Post Malone-esque face tattoos.
Awesome. Thank you, Kayla. Jared says gold chains like Mr. T. Why not just add the gold chains along with my face tattoos?
So I'm just going to go ahead and lay in a bunch of gold pieces here to try to represent a few different gold chains. And you know, I don't think this would be complete without a gold treasure chest. And maybe I should just have a whole chain that's just like a bunch of gold treasure chests.
There you go, Jared. If anyone watching has any idea for what my new rapper name should be, go ahead and throw it in the comments of this video. Now, here's what may have been the most common request I saw. Megan says, I vote Borg. Bulanctus of Borg. Christopher says, Borgit. And Danny says, Cyborg half of face. So I suppose I'll go ahead and dive in.
I think one of the most iconic things about the Borg is that they always seem to have at least one eye covered with like this big mechanical kind of eyepiece. And sometimes there's like a couple lenses, and there's like always one that's sort of like this weird neon sort of hologram thing. So I'm just throwing in some of these little like trans neon green magic wand sort of things. And then it seems like a lot of Borg sort of have like some other machinery around their other eye, though the human eye might be exposed. And then we gotta have like some hoses, so I'm throwing together a hose here out of a bunch of wheels, and then we'll just use another little hose here. And it seems like Borg also have random ports that are just sort of like implanted in their skin somewhere, and sort of like some protective armor on my shoulders here. and maybe like a little chin guard sort of thing. And with a little Adobe magic, I can dull down some of the colors here to make myself look a little more pale. That looks pretty good. Resistance is futile.
Well, thanks to everyone who gave suggestions on what I should do to my face. Thank you to Slab Dream Lab for sending this awesome custom baseplate. And if you're watching this video and you want to know more about Slab Dream Lab products, you can visit their website at a link in the description of this video, or by typing slabdreamlab.com into your web browser. If you want to see awesome LEGO related videos every single day, please subscribe and follow Beyond the Brick. And until next time, thanks for watching.